welcome back to the first episode of the school year. You're watching The Buzz, your place for all things Waynesburg. I'm Lindsay Stinger, your campus news host, and later I will be joined by Andrew Sloboda, our entertainment host. We've got all the back-to-school activities as well as a look into what's happening with Netflix. Don't go anywhere.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
In your new role, we help you help. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who once took care of you.
With classes starting back up, the campus is buzzing with students greeting old friends and making new ones. A new activity that have been helping the newer students get out and get involved is the Res Life Mud Tug and the Tie-Dye Social. Ian Popovich has more on the event.
The beginning of the semester has lots of wonderful moments for returning and brand new students, and the fall semester Mud Tug is one of them. Students make the dark walk down to the battlegrounds to face off in an all-out brawl between campus dorm halls. There is spirit, sportsmanship, and of course, bragging rights.
So we're out here at the tug of war. It's not very muddy. We're all sweaty though, but this is hype. We're having a good time. We're feeling it. You know, we're coming together as a team, and we got all hyped up, and this is just a really fun event.
I absolutely love the mud tug. It's so much fun. It's a little dirty, but who doesn't love getting rolled down and dirty? All the dorms get to compete. You get to reign title if you're the champs. It's great bragging rights, and it's a great way to build community within your dorms. Highly recommend.
I'm Ian Popovich, reporting for WCTV, Channel 14 News.
There's one sound in the morning that everyone hates. But it brings you to one of the most important decisions of your day. Breakfast. Some will decide to skip it, but studies show that eating breakfast to start off your day can help improve your memory and increase test scores.
Got a 35 out of 100. Another failed test.
And it can also help keep you awake and focused throughout the day. So when you wake up and have that important decision to make, the choice should be clear. Remember to eat breakfast each and every morning.
Can't wait to have a great start to this day.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
It was a sunny and hot day last Tuesday at Johnson Commons, where students came to enjoy the camaraderie, fun, and tie-dyeing, along with enjoying and beating the heat with some ice-cold treats.
I think having this church outreach event is a good idea to have, especially here, since seeing this is a Christian campus. I think a lot of the people bring like food and stuff. I mean, it's also an incentive to come down here that having this many people is probably because of that. But just seeing as the majority of the people here are Christian, just having this wide variety of churches to go to and just seeing them is just, I think it's a good idea to have stuff like this.
I'm Ian Popovich with WCTV, Channel 14 News.
Waynesburg soccer is starting their opener with a bang as the football team falls short in the second half. More of what's happening in Woo up next.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Waynesburg football is back in action. This past Saturday, the Jackets opened their season with the first home game of the year. Unfortunately, the Jackets fell short with a 31-24 loss against Muskingum. Also in the realm of sports, Waynesburg's women's soccer team traveled to Buffalo, New York to bring home not one, but 2 wins for their opener of the season. That's all we have for Campus News. Coming up with Andrew Sablota with your entertainment news. Stay tuned.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future.
My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
Welcome back to The Buzz. I'm Andrew Sloboda, your entertainment host. Now, let's talk about streaming services. First off, the streaming service DC Universe is almost ready to launch. The app is set to launch on September 15th, which just also happens to be National Batman Day. The streaming service can be pre-ordered for $75 for the full year and includes old and original content. Batman movies, TV shows, and new shows like Doom Patrol and Titans can be found only on DC Universe. Now let's continue talking about streaming, but this time let's switch to Netflix. Netflix has begun introducing ad-like commercials into its services. This cuts into binging with a 10 to 30 second ad for a Netflix original show or movie you might like. Viewers have come public saying that Netflix has gone against what they advertise as commercial-free watching. Rumors has also surfaced about Netflix spending too much on their own shows and not getting enough money back. That is why they upped the prices for subscriptions a few months back as well. A specific day has not been announced, but assumptions have been made that the announcement will come after the second season of Iron Fist premieres this week. In the world of music, Eminem has broken the world with his new album, Kamikaze, which released last week. On the album, Eminem goes on the offensive and attacks other rappers and even his own fan base who gave his 2017 album a negative response. Eminem seems to just not care about whether or not people like his music. He does it for himself, and the haters are more than welcome to politely leave him alone. In movies, Entertainment Weekly dropped set photos for Marvel's upcoming film Captain Marvel, starring Brie Larson. as the titular character. From photos, we get a glimpse of the costumes, the enemies known as the Skrull, and even Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury with both of his eyes intact. The film isn't set for release until spring of 2019, but we can keep our eyes open for a trailer anytime soon. The fourth Avengers film, which is still untitled, has finished reshoots and has begun the phase of post-production. With a summer 2019 release, we can only imagine how this story wraps up 11 years of Marvel's life. And that's all we have for you in the world of entertainment. When we come back, Lindsay and I are going to discuss those stories that you just heard. Stay tuned.